Okay, we went to the Asian market and we got some cool food. And now we're leaving again. Here, I'll take a picture of me because, in case you're curious, I can't see what the people see me. Okay. Looks like
okay, and now we're going to put it in drive. And what we're going to do is see if it can get itself out of here by here. Okay, it's doing its way through the parking lot. It figured out there's a stop sign and there's a woman, and it's trying to figure out what to do.
it went around her a little bit.
It went around her and is going out. Jeez, it's almost working. Now it knows that there's a red light, and what the heck's it going to do? It wants to go left this time. It wants to go out this
So we're
way.
going home a different way.
We're going home a different way. Why? Because we took a one-way road and cut through a bunch of stuff. It sees all the cross traffic, has the car next to us. It knows everything. It knows everything. It has the left turn signal on. It's just waiting for the light to change. It knows it's red. It knows it's green. It is not moving out like there's no tomorrow. It properly went into proper lane, and is it going to break the proper lane here? Oh, it's going awfully fast. Oh, it's scaring me. And it's trying to decide which lane. It can choose one or the other. It is picking out one I would pick. I don't want to be stuck behind no truck. Whew. It knows there's a car in front of us and a truck to the right of us. Whew.
And what's this? See,
That's the view out of that camera.
You mean that-
Because whenever the left turn arrow is on, it shows you the view.
that's the rear view. It's looking back.
I have no idea. You're right. I don't know where it's looking. I guess it's looking back. It's looking to the right.
It must be looking back from this car.
Yeah, it's making sure that there's nobody, that's going to chop us off on the right.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's doing.
I wonder if that view changes as you're driving. Look, we can notice that.
We'll take a look. I mean, you
Okay, we're going.
It doesn't want to hit that truck to our right. It does not want to hit that truck to our right. It wants to go in the correct lane, and it did. Ooh, I would have done that well. Maybe. I'm not that good of a driver.
I still don't know what that.
Off to the right. It's moving off to the right lane. It's just going to chill out here in the right lane. It doesn't want to speed. It's going 48 miles an hour. Does it see that the light changed ahead? Does it see it yet? Does it see it yet? It knew it. It knew it. Please pay attention to the road. It's saying, oh yes, my eyes were looking at the screen and not the road. I'm paying attention to the road. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. My foot is next. Oh, it knows it's green. Oh, here we go, baby. Perfect. The heart palpitations. I mean, it knows there's a car to our left who's, I guess we're drag racing. That's okay. I'm not interested in drag racing. I'm just interested in getting home and having lunch. The heart palpitations. This is a different way of going from there. We didn't come this way.
Wow, look at that huge bird. I wonder if
Huge bird.
it's a vulture, I think, but I can't
Sure,
really
the
tell.
It knows to slow down ahead. I guess it knows. Is it going to know what to do with the various lanes here? The lanes here are really
Well, is it going to get on Route 1?
I hate it.
Or yeah, it must be. Well, yeah.
Who knows what
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
We are not going to. We have the route ahead here through this traffic.
Oh, yeah.
it knows what it wants to do, I think. It knows there are cars passing us on the right. It knows that it doesn't know that it needs to change lane at some point. I don't know, but we'll see whether or not it gets in the correct lane. There is a car to our left.
So is it full self-driving everywhere, or do you have to be in an approved area? Like if we drove to our Texas house in this, would it know?
I think it knows.
It's mapped out the whole country?
It's not mapped anything. Well,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It gives a route, but it, just like co-pilots.
Right, it hasn't gone around and looked at what...
No, it hasn't done what Waymo's done, which is map every cul-de-sac, high quality, density, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It just takes it as it's given to it. And it knows, and in fact we're supposed to go around here, and merge into Route 1. It knows that much. Have to pay attention to the road ahead. It knows there are 2 lanes here. And no, there's no New Jersey, whatever, on the right, trying to pass us on the right. Let's see how it merges onto Route 1.
Okay.
This is so
the big test merging onto Route 1.
This is so stressful. Route 1 is so stressful. It's merging. It's doing merge. It had a turn signal on. It's merging in front of a truck. It merged okay in front of the truck. It was so scary. It was so scary. It's progressing properly. It is progressing. It wants to keep its distance here. It just doesn't want to, be riding on the back of other people. It is such a courteous driver, and here comes somebody who luckily they didn't cut in front of us.
Now this is kind of a tricky intersection up here. I mean, the 2 lights in a row.
What does it want to do? It wants to turn on Alexander Road in 0.5 of a mile, which is what it should want to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see how it does it. When does it
get over? Yeah.
When does it move over?
I mean, I would be moving over right now.
Move over now. But of course, I'm in it. Oh no, I wouldn't, because there's this guy coming up on my right. I think I would, if I was a courteous driver, I would be right here. Okay. I'm not in a hurry. I just want to get there safely, and I think it's doing a good job of getting me there safely, because there's this whole Washington Road circle business up ahead, which is just exceedingly tricky.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I guess it's just really, to the car, it's just 2 lights. But
look, the car is doing well. We've caught up to the car that passed us on the right. He's probably going to cut in front of us before we know it. It wants to go. It's to get in the right lane.
What? We're going to turn?
No, but it wants to be in the right lane to prepare itself for its turn properly. Good. This is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
This is the right thing to do, I think. I mean, it's as good as the, right?
It's accelerating.
And now it's going to come up here, and it knows it wants to get off. Does it see? Oh, how pretty was that? We made it through Route 1. Yeah, we made it through Route 1. The drama of it all. Now this thing here is just so goofy. I mean, it has to come up here, and there's going to be a traffic light that just pops up in the middle of nowhere.
Well, did you know up here was engineered improperly?
It probably is.
The slope, because we had somebody.
It decided.
It couldn't decide.
It decided heck with it, and it got into the correct lane, and it said, "Yeah, beautiful. I love you."
It was funny. It was deciding whether to stop or not, just like we do.
Just like we do, and said that, hey, yeah, there's no
okay. I
there.
guess we can
do it. I am just. It is. It's just following the truck. Now the key is
This is what's
down
engineered
here
wrong. The slope is wrong because it's supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be sloped the other way, right?
Yeah,
It's sloping that way.
Yeah, it's all terrible. This is now.
Okay.
There are pedestrians across up ahead. It is a really.
This is
bad
dangerous down
this
here.
Is bad. Luckily,
You have to put
once
your foot
again,
on the brake.
There are no pedestrians.
I don't
touch
see any.
anything.
Yeah.
We are just. So far from the Asian market, because I am more trusting of the driver, this teenage driver that is doing the driving here, there's not been any interruptions or disengagements.
Yeah, we haven't had any.
No disengagements. It sees the traffic light up there. It knows that it's green. It knows that it's green. It knows that it's green. It's green. We're green all the way.
I really want to know what that rainbow thing is.
I think it just says that it kind of knows that's the road ahead.
But it's between the two cars. Oh, I see. That's our car.
This is our car.
Duh. I was thinking that was the car in front of us.
No.
So yeah, duh. Now I see that was kind of a
Right
duh.
now we have intentions of creeping a little bit and a little bit. And now we have intentions of going, it's clear all the way up to his back end. Now the question is here, how is it going to root us home?
Yeah.
I will not let it go straight and do a 180 around that because that is the wrong way to go. It's just too tough.
Oh, wait, you mean up to...
Yeah, go straight because you can never make the right-hand turn at the T intersection.
You mean the left-hand turn? Oh, the right-hand turn? Oh.
No, I don't do the left because I dislike the light at Library Place so much because that is so poorly timed. What does it want to do? It wants us to go straight. Well, okay. This is a very difficult thing that it's going to be asked to do. So let's have it do the very difficult way.
It didn't get tested totally though. Like there wasn't a car waiting or anything. But still, it did it.
No, all that is all perfect.
I mean, here's how I go. I go left right here because I avoid all stress by going left.
And then doing the right.
Yeah.
Probably that is the best.
It's not. It's definitely longer.
It is definitely longer. I mean.
But I just like it.
This T intersection up here is just.
I just dislike it.
And why? Because everybody gets stuck there. Because nobody's going to let you out. Now we're going to see how
I think it's gonna go left. It's gonna be able to go left.
No, it's going to go left.
That's the way. That's much faster. I thought it was gonna hit that tree. But we'll see if it.
Okay, let's see how
this is kind of scary. This is a notoriously bad intersection.
Notoriously bad intersection. One that you just want to
Okay, so it stops where it's legally supposed to, then it inches up and looks so it can see, which is what you have to do everywhere in here. Okay, so we see there's cars coming, lots of cars coming.
Lots of cars coming. We can't do it. Lots of cars. There's going to be a gap. Let's see if it takes it. It prepared itself
Oh my
in
gosh.
the gap in advance to be able to grab it.
It really
Wow.
It started to pull out.
Right, knowing that it was going to have the gap.
Yeah, whereas
Oh my goodness, that was so good. That was so good.
it was assuming that car wasn't going to stop.
Right.
Or it knew that it couldn't stop in time even if it wanted to.
And that if it did, it had plenty of time to stop and not hit it. And
Yeah.
the car didn't have a turn signal on. And we're going to be stuck at this traffic light for days.
But we don't mind.
But we don't mind. This has been truly, I have not intervened.
And this light might have been red for a while, so We can hope.
This light will be red for an hour now.
No, it didn't. We didn't see it turn red, so.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. When we made the turn, it was still green, and then it turned red. So we're stuck here for 2 days because of the great traffic engineers of New Jersey.
Well, what are they supposed to do? There's a busy road and a not busy road. What's the
Well,
alternative?
when there's no traffic coming the other way, it should change.
Well, yeah, definitely that's the case, but
It doesn't do that here.
oh, I think that's just cost, right?
Look, they don't. It's not
They do make
correct.
such things, don't they? They make lights like that.
They haven't programmed it correctly. And at rush hour, it's even more brutal.
That was not bad.
That was not that. Now, don't you dare speed. Oh, jeez. What are you going to do?
Uh-oh. And there's lots of leaves and stuff, lots of pedestrians right now. Tricky situation. Ooh. Oh, it used the signal.
Doors opening and all this kind of junk. And now negotiating with the person ahead. And what's it going to do? And it can't move. And guys, whatever, somebody wants to pass on the right from behind because they don't know what they're doing. I mean, it's got a terrible New Jersey driver associated with it. That turn signal on for some reason. I guess it was putting itself back in the lane here. There are no lane markings here. This is just open season where you can find them. Just terrible road markings. And now it stops at the stop sign and progresses forward just properly, very nicely. Let's see what it does. I'm going to take you to my house.
That's fine.
Because we're going to see what it does here. We have to be careful here because nobody knows how to behave at these things. And it knows the yield.
Look, it doesn't know.
It knows.
No, it
the
stopped.
yield. It knows the yield.
But there's no cars coming. There was no
it had
reason.
to look to make sure.
No, I don't think it knew
No,
exactly. It
that's-
didn't.
That is
That was
beautiful.
a tiny.
No, that is beautiful. That is for safety first. Safety first. Now look at this guy speeding down here.
We don't know that he's
I
speeding.
mean, you know.
They're not speeding. What? What did you do that for?
Because that son of a bitch was coming at me.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, what the hell?
Okay. Okay, that concludes our trip. We're pulling in.
I mean, that guy was speeding.